and I
How low can you go?
can't get enough of your love, baby.
Here we are, man. Let's kick it up here. Bang! Commander Panda, boys.
How are you, my friend?
Very good, thanks.
Good to see you, eh?
Yeah, you too, man.
It's been too long.
It has, hasn't it? How long ago was it?
Months. At least months, I think.
6 months, maybe?
Maybe.
I just remember it was this crazy Friday session we had. Actually, let me just quickly. I'll just quickly move this camera. Bang! Just so people, just so my nose is in it as well here, man.
You have a very lovely nose. Don't be ashamed of it.
I know. It runs through the family, man. But and so do you, by the way. It's
Thank you.
beautiful. I got to see it really up nice and close when you guys were playing. So good set, man.
Thank you very much. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. There's a good crowd.
It didn't go to plan, but it was fun, and that's the main thing.
Sometimes you got to break a string during a song, you know? The show must go on.
It's
fun. That's rock and roll.
That's the way, man. Yeah. How's things been anyway? You've done an EP and you've had an album or an EP launch and lots of exciting stuff.
Yeah, that was three weeks ago now, the 13th. Yeah, launch was great. Had a ball at Amps. New shirts, EPs out there all over the place.
We're gonna have new merch coming out.
I was just about to say, where's your merch, man? Look, that's all the merch people up here, and there's no Panda shirts.
Yeah,
man.
we kind of forgot to bring it out yet. So straight after this interview, we're getting the box of shirts, and we're whipping them out. And
we were wrapping this up now, man. Like that. But look, as long as you got it, man. Because I need a Panda shirt, man. Like,
of course.
Did you not get one at the launch? You came to the launch.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you missed the launch.
I had a gig.
That's right.
Yeah, I've missed so many shows lately because we had gigs, which is, I suppose, is a good thing. But it's just, And I was about to say, when we don't have a gig, it's still hard to get a hall pass, to be able to leave the house. Yeah.
What? How was your gig?
Sorry?
How was your gig?
Well, I'm in a cover band.
That's okay.
So it's...
Hey, we don't judge.
We don't judge.
I play Wonderwall. You should judge.
No. You were the one.
This interview's over.
You were the one.
Exactly.
You were the one that taught us is that you have to do things, and there's a means to an end to things.
That's
and
right.
And I know the reason you do it.
Yep.
It's because you love Wonderwall so much.
You know.
You just have to cover it.
Well, that's the biggest Oasis fan.
That is because I like to just bend over and take money and sell my soul.
And I've thought about it, and I think, I don't know, if you can do it and use it to your advantage somewhere else in your life, then I think all to you, mate.
Yep.
Absolutely,
Totally. Absolutely.
Like, what was Clint? He plays for the big AC/DC cover band, like Back in Black, and now he's with some other AC/DC one, and that's his cream.
But that's different because it's a tribute band. Like again, I would never play in an Oasis tribute band.
You would, you liar.
And he's like the Angus as well.
Look at it. He's rock and roll, and plays like, shirtless and smashes guitars and shit.
Man.
Like,
hats off to him,
perfect for it.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Hey, as long as you enjoy what you do, like we've got that one cover song in our set.
Yep.
And I fucking love playing that every single time, because it's good fun.
It's fun. It is fun.
I didn't write it, but man, it's good fun.
It's also a bit different because you guys are still playing your originals, and then you throw in this punk version that you've sort of created yourself. You know what I mean? But that's cool.
Matt knows how I feel about the covers, but I was like, if we're going to do a cover, it can't be a version of the original. It needs to be. We need to turn it on its head. We need to make it our own.
Yeah.
You can't if we played it exactly like the album, that would be really weird.
100%.
Yeah, for us, it's kind of like there's no point doing it. So people came to see the Pandas, not TLC. So you panderize it as much as you can to make it your own flavour.
And again, we saw there was all these awesome panda heads dancing around the floor doing the panda dance, getting the groove on.
I think we need to get some more. I think we need to get like half a dozen or 10 or something.
Well, back in the day,
it just goes stupid.
Dude, back in the day, I think before you were with us, we actually did buy a handful of them, and we did sell them.
Yeah.
Because people were like, I want to buy one of these bloody Panda hats. So we actually...
That's a great merch, man.
Yeah, but I don't know where we can find them anymore, because I won't say the establishment where we bought them from, but they're not there anymore. Yeah. So
we need to find Panda head supply. If there's someone else,
if there's someone out there,
there should be plenty of Panda head suppliers.
Yep.
Like, isn't that a call? Like, that's a commodity.
Yeah. If you're out there, hit us up. We're on Facebook. Don't be shy.
So what I remember when we were talking last time, so we were talking about sort of you guys were sort of keen on maybe just giving it a shot and stepping it up, and obviously you've been a lot more active on social media. Like, you've sort of upped your
I think that's the biggest
presence
change.
A bit with your photos and all that.
I think that's the biggest change in the last 6 months is the social media presence is getting bigger.
Yep.
Lucy looks after most of our social media, and me and Matt do Facebook. But it's a job in itself. It's almost the biggest part of the band now. Like, it's something we talk about and plan, and we need shots, we need photos, we get pro shots, stuff done, and it's all about footage and
just keeping your face out there. Yeah. Just keep reminding people that
momentum.
You're a band, you exist. So if you're not gigging all the time, it doesn't matter. There's
it doesn't matter.
Online presence.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
We'll do a photo shoot, do a video of one of your songs. But keep reminding people that you're active, you're passionate, and you exist and you love doing what you do.
And I think,
it's work. It is work.
It's working.
It's totally worth it. If you're passionate about what you do, then do it. Like, it's always hard to kind of start doing it. It's like, I've just finished work. Now I've got to do a fucking post about this. It's like, but once you get used to doing it, you're like,
it's just just part of the routine.
Yeah, exactly it.
Yep. Well, again, you're super energetic live. Like, you put on a great show and
thanks, man.
And stuff. Yeah. So, but again, it's easy to tell, or easy to hear that you've been playing together for a while. You've played a lot. Like, you've gigged a lot, because again, you're tight and you have this groove. You have this really good atmosphere on stage. So again, so it pays off in that way.
It does, and I think obviously haven't done as many shows this year because of everything that's going on.
Yeah, of course.
Last year, I think we did 30 plus.
32.
And like, we look back on it and we like, all right, what did we get out of doing 30 shows in a whole year?
Yep.
And it was like, we got a mass load of experience, and our live show kicks ass now, and that's the main thing we get out of it. More confidence, we're better musos.
That's the hours. But now the experience.
But now the next stage is, on the other side of what did we get out of it?
Yeah.
Well, were they sold out shows? No, they weren't.
No.
Some of the shows had 20 people there. Pretty much all the other bands that were playing. Same again, a lot of fun. But hey, it was our time worth spent doing something else, like the online side of the band, or writing, or whatever. So during the whole COVID thing, we kind of had the thought going, it was fun and all, but I don't really want to do that many gigs anymore. It's fun. But why do it? So, and we're like, fuck.
It's a tough one because it's so much fun, and I like when we don't play shows like we haven't. It's like, oh man, I want to play a show.
Yeah. But when you're playing shows all the time, you kind of. I personally, I don't want to speak for Adam on this, but I personally was kind of like, okay, here we go again.
Yeah.
So I was loading the car up, kind of going, I can't be fucked. Once you get there and you start seeing everybody, like, and you get into it and you love the show. But there's always that, like, I can't be fucked doing this, because it's kind of like, well, I'm doing it all the time, and I know there's not going to be a sold out crowd there or whatever, so you kind of lose a bit of interest there and a little bit of the passion for it.
Yeah,
I think doing less
want that to die.
And I think doing less is not always less. You're creating space between your shows. You're creating hype between your shows. And that's
it's important.
Like, if we could do 4 shows a year and to do 4 great shows a year.
Yeah, that's what you were telling us. Actually,
than 20. Mediocre shows a year. I would prefer to go
quality over quantity.
Of course.
Yeah. And I think that's where we're going now. Like, we're thinking a lot more about what we want to do, and next year we want to do, like, we're going to start working on the whole album, because I think like we've had lots of ideas of doing single launches, and now we've done the EP, and it's like, well, nah, we're going to do the full album. We warrant a full album now.
Yeah. Then we're going to have a good chat about what to do with that album.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're gonna have
where to take it in the world.
And we're talking about honing it a little bit, or maybe honing our style a little bit.
Yep.
So it's not so much 50 different genres. You know what I'm saying?
It's not really 50
Just
different
hone
genres,
it a little bit.
Yeah,
you know
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So we're like target a certain market. You know?
Well, you can still produce it a bit. You know, like
Absolutely.
to try but because again, like you only have that many ingredients, like your drums and guitar. So you just got to
keep it.
Find out how to use that. Have you been thinking about doing anything sort of like on backing tracks or samples or anything else that you could do just still as a duo? But
not really. I mean, like as far as like live shows go, we have discussed on and off every now and then. Maybe Ads has one of those little sample pad things. So just for a certain particular sound, let's say as an example, like a. So, you know, while he's
awesome,
drumming,
sample percussion stuff or something.
Maybe just start like that and see where it takes us.
Yeah, so little things like that. Same again, we want to keep things simple.
Yep.
But we also want to allow as much flavour as naturally what we want in our music.
I like the idea
across live.
I like the idea of doing a live loop rather than a backing track. I like that idea. So it's still a live experience. It's not a backing track. I like that.
I mean, you obviously still have to log into to the tempo.
That's so you got to log in. But it's a live thing. It's not something that's been produced back at home. It's something you're producing.
It's something that I'm.
So you're still playing it. You know what I'm saying? And whether it's a small percussion bit or a drum beat that, you know, whatever.
So yeah, who knows?
I'd like to work on that and still keep that live aspect. You know what I'm saying?
You could get like a loop station, play it Sheeran, like get all happy and dance.
Because I like what was that band you showed us? Knife Fight and Cairo.
Oh, Cairo Knife Fight. Dude, man.
And once I saw that guy, and that's loops, man. You know.
But that guy's an octopus, man, on drums. Like he plays drums, he plays keyboards, he sings, and
it's
like
phenomenal, man.
And that's a bit
and loop stations.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a multi-dude. I've got keys and basses and everything at home, and I don't know. I just feel like we can bring more, and there's only two of us, but we can still bring another.
But that's the fun part. What else haven't we thought of yet? We can go, oh, holy shit, we could totally do that.
Like,
you know? But the most exciting part about all this is like we are super stoked for 2021 because we are focusing on writing an album. We're focusing on the future of the Pandas. Where are we going with this? You know, what road are we going down as far as writing? You know, is it going to be in the same flavour as kind of what we've been doing, but defined? Is it going to be something a bit different? We don't know.
It's very much a year of preparation and planning next year.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to 2020 to see what happens on the international scale with things.
2020, that's now.
No, but 2022. I'm looking forward to 2022.
I'm looking for 2022. 2022.
You know, because, you know, next year we're not too sure. There's no point planning a hell of a lot of anything international next year. We're planning and writing and recording.
Yeah, next year is writing an album, and
let's plan to do something big for 22. I reckon. I think that's
so. I mean, like as far as gigs go next year, we're only going to put our hand up for events. You know, if it's a good, promising event, you know, whether it's in the city or regional
shows rock.
Yeah,
I love regional.
We love it. We freaking love it. But then we're like, we'll do it totally. But around that, we're just going to write. And I don't know about Ads, but I've never done that before. I've never just gone, lock out the world. I'm writing, man. You know, I've never done it, so I'm very excited to see what happens.
And we can still go. We can go to more shows.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And get inspired that way. They're playing so many. Let's go see some more.
Yeah,
shows,
exactly.
You know?
Let's get some fucking inspiration. You know,
exciting, man.
Yeah,
it's all happening.
It's all happening, man. Like,
that's stoked to hear that, man. That's wicked.
I want to know about this. Can you talk about this yet?
Yeah, I can. It's not a secret or anything. It's obviously I haven't really sort of publicly announced it yet, but as of obviously me and Jay are building. So I'm helping him building his studio, his new Oracle Sound. He's sort of stepping up his game a little bit.
Yeah,
and we've sort of kept in contact since I had him on the show a couple of months back. So I reached out to him and said, look, dude, like if you have the spare room, I said, I'd love to hire it off you, rent it off you, and you know, hopefully we can do some stuff together. And he loved the idea, and so we've just been sort of spinning ideas back and forth. So basically, as of January, when the studio is done, we'll be sort of like
be ready next month.
It should be. It should be about a month away. Yeah.
Because he was saying he was hoping for January 1st.
Yeah. Again, it will open when it's ready.
Yeah.
But it'll be January most likely. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, so he's building his big recording studio, big live room, and all that. And so I've got a room in there about 25 square meters. I'll be setting up as like a full podcast and YouTube studio.
Yeah,
dude, that's awesome.
Sweet.
So I'll be sort of focusing moving forward. I'll be doing a lot of YouTube content. I'll be doing a lot of drum stuff. I'll be doing a lot of gear stuff. I'll be doing a lot of like music business stuff. But that'll be trial and error because again I want to explore. I want to get my hands dirty.
Yeah.
And I'm really good.
Learn.
Exactly. Yeah.
So are you gonna like do when you're talking about like drum stuff and all that? Are you talking about like kind of like rig rundown kind of things? Like
yeah. Well, so
play-alongs and stuff.
Yeah, I'll be doing a lot of playthroughs. But I'll be doing some different gear testing from time to time. But when it comes to like gear rundown, I'll probably be doing that with like you guys and like guests I have on, and we can run through that gear and stuff.
I'd gladly do that. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, you have a lot of pedals, so.
It's gonna be a long podcast. That one.
Yeah. How many
hours have we been here for?
Yeah.
Sounds like this.
So well, basically, like 2021 will be as a road. I think I wrote that here as well. It will be like a sink or swim. Like again, for me right now, there's no plan B. Like this, I will find a way. I got 12 months.
Eggs in the basket.
I've got 12 months to sort my shit out. If there is a plan B, you're not really focusing on plan A.
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
So so again, I've had sleepless nights. I've had fucking crazy anxiety attacks and like been sweaty palms and stuff because like, what if it doesn't work? I said, well, no, it will work. You just gotta find the way to make it work.
Exactly, man.
So and you got again 12. I can't say I got 12 months. I've got however long it takes until I potentially run out of money, but. But the thing is, like, if you don't throw yourself out there, you're never fully gonna do it. You're never gonna give it 100%.
So you're everyday this now.
This is full time.
This is every day.
Nice.
So and like I said, as soon as the studio opens, because at the moment I'm running everything from home.
Yep.
So it's a bit difficult, having a wife and 3 kids at the same house.
Yeah, trying to be professional and
exactly.
sell your product.
And
absolutely.
And again, like here, it's like you have an office. You have a place you go to work.
Yeah, and then you can go home and relax.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So also, it should give me a much better balance. So again, like you can leave in the morning 8-9 o'clock, and you come back at night.
Yep.
For dinner time or whatever it is.
Totally.
And take the weekends off or something. So so super stoked to do that. And
I just want to say congratulations, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yep. Yeah,
living the dream.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll see. I'm living the nightmare from time to time, man. But it's a good kind of stress. Like it's a positive stress
it's
because
stress.
Exactly, that's the one.
Exactly.
And it's like you said, it's your business. It's not just, it's not just your hobby anymore.
You got to find a way to monetize it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's your business.
Find ways, because it's not like you only have one channel.
After the last chat we had with you, I brought it up with the band. I was like, right, we're going to do one big merch order.
I love how you bring it up with the band.
No, because Lucy's part of the band as well.
Oh yeah, okay,
Lucy
gotcha.
is like a huge part.
Yep.
And it's like, well, right, after we do this investment into this merch, that's it. There's no more investment. And just make that call, we're putting it all in there, and we're just going to build it from there. And that's, you've got to start small.
Yep.
So there's no more of us putting in heaps and heaps of money for recordings and bloody rehearsals or anything like that. We want the band to fund itself, and that's the goal. Now, everything else we can do, and we're doing anyway. But we need to make the band sustainable. And that's the goal.
And how's that going? Has it gone well so far?
Well,
the first batch
we got our money back from our shirts, and we've still got 10 shirts left, so it's starting to roll,
Good.
I think once we start selling 100, 200 shirts, couple of 100 shirts, we'll be at the point where we'll see profits and we'll be able to pay for recordings, pay for everything out of that.
Yeah,
which
sweet.
is good.
Yeah, fantastic, man.
So if you're going to do a show, you've got to have the merch.
100%.
You've got to have the merch. If you don't have
except
the merch
for this show. Look at that. There's no Panda shirts.
Shut up. We're working on it.
It's a tough. It would have been great if the merch stand was out with the bands,
Yeah.
Talk to Lucy. Talk to Lucy.
Get onto this.
Bring her up in the next board meeting. So.
Oh yeah.
Cool, man.
What else would you like to talk about, my friend?
Well, I was about to say, I think the next band is going on shortly. So,
sweet.
So yeah, actually, I think this might have been. It's probably the longest one so far. We've spoken for almost 20 minutes. So, but that's cool, man. Look, it's like we should definitely do another long one once the studio's up and running. Come up. That's again another really cool thing about getting this other studio is the fact that I can have bands on and you can jam and stream it if you want.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
you can, because everything will be set up. Like you can bring your amp and your 2,000 pedals and you can actually have a jam.
And you'll have a kit there. Have you? What's your kit? Is your kit like a hybrid, half electric kit, or what is it?
But that'll stay at home. So that's the one. That's the one I've been using for tracking my own songs.
Yeah, you do your own stuff with that.
Yeah, and
are you gonna have a kit in the studio here?
Yeah, but I'll be having my high-end acoustic kit. I've got a Tama Star Classic Bubinga, which is like my all-time dream kit.
Absolutely.
You know, in Wayne's World, when he's looking at that, so we're not worthy. That's my.
Oh, so you've got a full Tama Bubinga.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're gorgeous.
So I'll be saying that. Dude, I haven't played that kit for 7 years or something.
Holy
it's just
shit.
been in boxes.
What color is it?
I'll show you after. It's it's beautiful.
Oh, I love them.
One of 50 ever made. So it's labeled, it's numbered. Yeah.
Holy
so I'm so stoked. Like I'm so excited to play that, but a lot more than a lot of the other stuff I've got. Yeah, no, it's beautiful, man.
Yeah, you don't see many of them in Perth.
So no, I think it's the only one in Australia.
Wow!
That
Holy
one.
shit!
Yeah,
that's amazing.
There was one or two. The guy bought it off said that because he bought it just like 12, 15 years ago, or something like that. And I think he said there was only 2 ever sent to Australia.
Yeah, okay.
So but anyway, who cares? I've got one. Mine is not going anywhere.
That's
so.
a baby. Never sell it.
100%. Yeah.
Well, hey man, like we're obviously very keen to come back and have a chat and a jam.
Oh, for sure. We should have a jam, man. Yeah.
Let us know when you want us back, and we'll be there.
That's it.
Couple of weeks, man. A month or whatever. Yeah. Bang. Happening. 2021.
Yeah, bring it on already. Boom. Yes.
Wicked, man. Appreciate it. Guys, do you want to do a last shout out? Where should people head over if they want to check your EP out? Spotify? Where's it at?
You can find it on Bandcamp if you'd like to purchase it. It's also on Spotify. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram as well. I'm pretty sure that's all the main ones. So yeah, check us out, man. Say hi. Let's have a chat.
Support live music.
Support live music and buy the Panda shirt when it's available.
The new design is amazing.
Buy our merch. We need money to record. We're broke. We're fucking musicians.
And buy Panda heads.
Buy Panda heads.
We've got to find a Panda head supplier.
No, we need to find a
Buy
supplier.
the EP. Buy the EP on Bandcamp. Help us pour musos out, please. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Love you.
Thanks heaps, guys.
I will. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, that's it, and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Fantastic, man.
We'll see you in January.
We will, for sure.
Take care, my friend.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
Love it.
See ya.